Sometimes the biggest, most profound ideas come in the smallest packages. Today, we're going to unpack a really short, but honestly, incredibly powerful text. It's basically a blueprint for how to live not just a good life, but a truly beautiful one.
So here it is. This is the whole thing. Let's just read it and let it sink in for a second. Life is a very beautiful, it depends on how you perceive it. Actually, storming energy inside you can create a history. You are born for not live a miserable life. You are born to give a lot to mankind and set a milestone beyond imagination. Wow. There is so much packed into just those few lines, right? It's not just a statement, it feels more like a challenge, like a set of instructions.
So yeah, this isn't just some nice thought. It's laying out a framework, a kind of instruction manual, and it really makes you ask the question, what exactly is this blueprint for a beautiful life? Okay, let's dive in and break it down.
The very first step, the absolute foundation that this whole idea is built on, is perception. The text is basically arguing that life isn't some fixed thing that just happens to us. No, it's a story that we're telling ourselves, and it all depends on the lens we choose to look through.
Right off the bat, we're presented with this fundamental choice, this real fork in the road. You can look through one lens and see life as miserable, something you just have to endure and get through. Or you can switch lenses and suddenly life is beautiful. It's a canvas, and you're the one holding the brush. And this isn't just about being optimistic. It's about a massive shift from being passive to being active.
So once you've made that choice, once you've decided to see the beauty, the text says you can tap into something incredible. And it uses this amazing metaphor for it, a storming energy inside you. It's talking about this raw, kind of untamed power that we all have.
So what is this storming energy? Well, the text defines it by what it can do. This isn't just a feeling, it's a genuine force. It's the raw potential that's sitting inside you that has the power to do something absolutely monumental, to actually create history.
And that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? It's one thing to be told, hey, you have this storm inside you, but what do you do with it? How do you actually harness it so it's not just a bunch of chaotic energy?
Well, it seems like the text is suggesting a pretty clear process. It's not about just feeling powerful, it's about directing that power. Step one is just to recognize it, to acknowledge that, hey, this energy is real and it's in me. Then you have to channel it, give it a purpose, and point it in a direction. And finally, you aim it outward, using it to build something that's going to last.
This brings us to the real why behind this whole blueprint. Why bother with changing your perception or channeling this energy? Well, according to this text, it's because you were literally designed for it. You were born for more.
Let's just pause on this one line. This is such a direct and powerful statement. It's a complete rejection of the idea that we're just meant to suffer or struggle through life. It's arguing that being miserable is fundamentally against our very nature.
So, if misery isn't our factory setting, what is? The text gives a super clear answer. Contribution. You are born to give. Your life isn't just about dodging the bad stuff. It's about actively building something positive, and that all starts with what you contribute.
And this is where all those pieces finally click together. Your perception, that inner energy, your purpose, they're all pointing towards one ultimate goal: creating a legacy.
This is where your purpose turns into real action. It starts with the simple, incredibly powerful act of giving.
From there, it builds. You start to create, to shape that energy with your own unique vision.
And it all culminates in this final act, the act of setting something down, establishing something that's going to be there long after you're gone. And there it is. That's the end goal, the ultimate expression of that storming energy, to set a milestone beyond imagination. Think about that. It's not just about doing a good deed. It's about creating a landmark for humanity, something that pushes the boundaries of what everyone thought was even possible.
So we've walked through the whole blueprint. Change your view. Harness that storm inside and aim it towards leaving a legacy of contribution. The focus now shifts from the text to you.
According to this whole idea, that incredible history-making energy is already in you. It's not something you need to go out and find, it's something you just have to decide to unleash. So the only question left, the one this text really leaves us with, is this: your storm is waiting. What milestone will you set?